Hey guys, what is up? So, in the spirit of it being Pride Month, I'm going to review a documentary called Will and Harper, where basically Will Ferrell finds out that his friend Harper Steele is a trans woman. She has struggled with this for so long, and she finally, slowly starting to accept herself, and she wanted to let Ferrell know because they've been friends for a long time. They were both on Saturday Night Live. Like she, I think, wrote a bunch of things for him, and it took him by surprise because he's like, wow, this seemed to get him out of the blue. So Harper was like, hey, let's do a cross country road trip because I want to see if I can go to the same places that I've been before whenever I presented as a man, like before she transitioned, when people perceived her as being a man. And basically, it was really touching how it was definitely relatable. I'm a cisgender bisexual woman, so obviously I can't relate to that part, but I can relate to the fact of just being scared of showing who you are. And she just, you could tell like she really has been through a lot. She just is recently transitioning. She feels like a lot of body dysmorphia because she perceives her features as being more masculine, because she basically like I said, she transitioned like later in life. She hasn't like had any, like basically she's just struggling a lot, and she just tried to push it down for so long, saying that like, oh, this is totally, like I don't know how I feel about this. I just, maybe this is normal, maybe this is not normal, and it's really heartbreaking. Like seeing her struggle with this. And how just people were like, they weren't accepting. They weren't accepting the fact that she was different, and she just lived her life like just pushing it down. And she finally was like, you know what, I'm gonna transition, because just I'm a woman. I've always been a woman. I've just been the wrong body, and she was really brave and decided to take this step to yeah, start transitioning. And it's really, oh my god, it made me like almost cry a few times, just what she's been through and the resilience Harper has. Like she is an amazing woman, and it just breaks my heart that people think that like trans women aren't women, and they are women. Just because they were biologically born male, it does not make them any less of a woman. It doesn't. There's studies that prove, like that basically if trans women or trans men, like they do like scans like with like activity in the brain, and how it's similar to that of a cisgender woman or a cisgender male. And people, people like, I know, act so disgusted with like trans people. It's like, oh my god, trans people are human. They're just trying to live their lives, and it's so heartbreaking that I know I really don't get political at all. But I just feel really passionately about this, like what the current administration is doing, attacking trans people. They're not doing anything wrong. They're trying to live their lives. They already are in danger of being assaulted, being in domestic violence situations. There's so many like cases of violence against trans women, especially trans women. Um, it just it's just like a lot. And like minority trans women, like they're attacked, and it's so heartbreaking that people have so much hate in their hearts for people who are different. And I mean, like I said, cisgender, um, like a bisexual woman, um, but I can relate to the part where you're trying to shove down who you are. Like I've tried to shove down The fact that, I've been attracted to women for so long. I grew up Christian. Like, it wasn't a fire and brimstone thing where it's like, you're going to go to hell, because of your attractions. But I hadn't had that much people, you know, we didn't talk about it. I found out later in life, I was attracted to women. And yeah, I mean, I still struggle with it sometimes. I still sometimes, like, wonder what would like, if I was straight. But, like, it just, um, and just like my family, for the most part's accepting, or like some are just like, no, we prefer you with a man. And then sometimes when my grandparents are like, well, where's your boyfriend? Our gay boyfriend's like, well, grandma, I'm currently, like, I really want to have a girlfriend. I really want to date women. Try dating men. No offense, but like some of it just like not like I mean just in the experience I had, it's not good. I just I just really want to date women. I'm really attracted to women. Um, and that's hard. It's trying to hide something from yourself. Anyways, sorry, I went a complete rant, but definitely watch one Harper. It's on Netflix, and oh my god, it's such an emotional journey between the two, and they're just trying to navigate their friendship. And he's like, the questions he asks are really cringy. Like, there's one where he was asking Harper about her like boobs, like what it was like to get the surgery, and it's like, oh my god, Will, what the fuck? You don't ask a trans woman questions like that. And she's being all chill. She's like, you can ask me anything, about my transition. And it's like, I mean, that's her prerogative. But at the same time, it's like, oh my god, it's just. But it does seem like he's generally like trying really hard to understand, just the person she is, and it just overall, I think it's really sweet. It's also heartbreaking what she's been through. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I really hope you'll like this review. I know it kind of got a little personal there, and a little, I said, political. Like, I don't really discuss I don't discuss politics on my channel at all. I don't know. I just like to try to keep things like neutral and just review like movies and TV shows. Like be a little more lighthearted, but I just wanted to like say my 2 cents about it. Anyways, I hope you have a good weekend, and if you're LGBT as well watching this, like, just know that no matter what's going on, like, we're still loved. I love you, and I support you. I support like everyone. But like, you're not alone. I know it sometimes feels like we're alone, but we're not alone. Like we've got this. We can persevere as a community together. And all right, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you on my CR. Bye, guys.